I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to V Daily News. The Korean entertainment and fashion world is buzzing with excitement as W Korea, a prestigious fashion magazine celebrated for its world-class visual productions, has crowned Kim Taehyung, V of BTS, with the honor of Video of the Year. This isn't just an award, it's a testament to how Taehyung's presence transcends music, captivating audiences worldwide through the art of visual storytelling. From the very first frame, the video seizes attention like a living masterpiece. Taehyung opens in a sleek black suit, his hair slicked back, his sharp gaze pulling viewers into his orbit. Light bounces off the tailored fabric, amplifying his charisma and elegance. The tone softens as he steps into a minimalist look, a white turtleneck beneath a long gray coat, where his delicate smile becomes the undeniable focal point. Then, as the scene transforms, he appears in a wine-red satin shirt bathed in golden light, looking as if he's wandered out of a classic romance film with an air that is both tender and mysterious. Audiences were especially enchanted by the moment Taehyung emerged in a navy blue suit, jacket undone, his hair tousled gently by the breeze. In another sequence, seated on an antique chair with a cup of coffee in hand, his contemplative stare carries a quiet weight, leaving fans wondering what lies behind those eyes. The sensuality peaks when he appears with a wet-look hairstyle and a sheer white shirt, the subtle parting of his lips adding a magnetic intensity that quickly became a fan favorite. Close-up shots reveal his flawless skin under soft lighting, each detail magnified as if viewers were sitting right beside him. In one striking moment, he walks through a neon-lit corridor wearing a cream overcoat, every step echoing like the climax of a noir film. The intimacy deepens when he is seen sitting on the floor in an oversized brown sweater, the dim atmosphere pulling the audience into a personal, almost private moment. The climax of the entire piece comes when he sits alone on an empty stage with nothing but a chair beside him. Looking directly into the camera, he smiles slowly, a gesture so subtle yet so powerful, it feels like a secret message sent only to those who truly know him. The global response was immediate and overwhelming. Hashtags tied to the video trended across multiple countries, while fans called him a living painting and the leading man of a classic novel. Even renowned fashion designers joined in the conversation, sharing clips on their social media and praising his aesthetic presence. W Korea itself referred to Taehyung as the perfect muse, explaining that he embodies the kind of inspiration that lifts their creative vision to greater heights. The final stretch of the video reveals Taehyung's bolder, avant-garde side. In a dramatic outdoor scene, he stands against a sweeping green landscape beneath a sky filled with clouds, dressed in a maroon leather jacket with metallic details and a striking electric blue scarf. His hair is slightly tousled, his gaze deep and contemplative, radiating a romantic melancholy. In another sequence, he stuns in a vivid red leather jacket paired with a green and blue scarf, the sunlight streaming in from behind casting a natural halo across his face. The effect is dazzling, making him glow as the undeniable focal point of the room. This video cements the fact that Taehyung is not just a singer, he is a global icon whose influence spans fashion, visual arts, and cinematography. Winning Video of the Year is more than just an accolade, it's a declaration that Taehyung stands at the intersection of music, art, and fashion, crafting timeless imagery that continues to shape cultural conversations across the globe. Close-ups only add to the intensity, every line of his face, every subtle movement, captured with such precision that it feels almost too real, like you could reach out and touch him through the screen. Then comes that unforgettable corridor scene, Taehyung walking slowly under neon lights in a cream-colored coat. Each step feels deliberate, as if he's in the climax of a noir film, and the camera lingers just long enough to make the moment unforgettable. But the video doesn't stop at drama and grandeur, it shifts into something more intimate. Taehyung appears in an oversized brown sweater, sitting quietly on the floor. The lighting is dim, the atmosphere hushed, and suddenly it feels like we've stumbled into a private space, a moment never meant for the outside world. This balance between spectacle and vulnerability is what makes the entire production so magnetic. And then, the finale. Taehyung sits alone on an empty stage with nothing but a chair. He looks directly into the camera, holding that gaze before a slow, deliberate smile spreads across his face. It's subtle, yet it feels like a secret message to his fans, a promise, a connection, something deeper than words could ever express. The global response was explosive. Social media platforms were flooded with praise, hashtags tied to the video climbed to the top of trending lists worldwide, and fans described him as a living painting and the hero of a classic novel. Even top fashion designers joined in, sharing clips of the video and praising his aura, his style, and his ability to transform fashion into storytelling. W Korea itself called him the perfect muse, saying his presence elevated their creative vision beyond anything they imagined. And perhaps the most striking part comes at the very end. In one scene, Taehyung stands against a dramatic landscape of rolling green hills and a sky full of white clouds, wearing a maroon leather jacket with shimmering metallic details, his look finished with a bold electric blue scarf. The scene feels almost like a modern painting, every movement, every glance, full of artistry. Later, in a different shot, he dares to go even brighter. A vivid red leather jacket, a green and blue scarf, and sunlight streaming from behind him, creating a natural halo across his face. It's playful, radiant, and yet he still carries that unmistakable masculinity that keeps the audience in awe. By the time the video fades out, one thing is clear: this isn't just about fashion or visuals, it's about Taehyung redefining what it means to be a global icon. With Video of the Year, he proves he's not only an artist of sound, but an artist of sight, of feeling, of atmosphere. He's standing at the very intersection of music, fashion, and art, and from here, the possibilities are endless. As the last notes of music fade, the screen lingers on Taehyung's image, and it feels less like the ending of a video and more like the closing of a chapter in a visual novel. Every scene we've witnessed, whether it was bold, intimate, elegant, or playful, has been stitched together with precision, telling a story without words. That's the true power of this project. It isn't just fashion, it isn't just performance, it's a conversation between Taehyung and the audience, expressed entirely through image, movement, and atmosphere. Critics have already hailed the production as a new benchmark for the industry, with some calling it a cinematic standard for future fashion films in Korea. And for fans, the response has gone far beyond admiration, it's devotion. Millions have replayed the video again and again, dissecting each look, each smile, each detail, as if uncovering hidden messages left only for them. This recognition as Video of the Year is a milestone not just for W Korea, but for Taehyung himself. It reinforces his role as more than a musician, more than a performer. He is a cultural force, an artist who can shift effortlessly between the worlds of sound, style, and vision, and redefine what it means to be an icon on a global stage. And perhaps that's what makes this video so unforgettable. It's not simply about what we see, it's about what we feel. Taehyung, in his quiet yet commanding way, reminds us that art lives in those fleeting moments, the look of an eye, the curve of a smile, the breath between movements. Moments that, once captured, live forever. So as the world celebrates this win, one thing is certain: this is only the beginning. Taehyung has shown us what happens when music, fashion, and cinema collide, and now, we're all waiting to see what masterpiece he'll create next. And maybe that's why this moment feels so monumental. It isn't just about a single video winning an award, it's about what the video represents. For Taehyung, it is proof that his artistry stretches far beyond music charts and stages. He has stepped into a new arena where image, fashion, and storytelling blend seamlessly, and in doing so, he has created a language of his own. Audiences across the globe aren't simply watching Taehyung, they're experiencing him. Each scene is a translation of emotion, elegance becomes confidence, silence becomes intimacy, and even the smallest smile becomes a revelation. That's the kind of artistry that lingers, the kind that follows you long after the screen fades to black. Industry voices have already started to speculate. What doors will this open next? Will international fashion houses race to capture his vision? Will filmmakers look to him as the muse for a new generation of cinematic projects? The possibilities feel limitless, because Taehyung has proven he can be both the canvas and the artist, both the character and the storyteller.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down.